I'll be reacting to Super HxEros episode number 5. And as a heads up, I'm going to be starting my reaction from the 2-minute and 3-second mark in 3, 2, 1, go. Episode 5, HxEros Rising. Okay. I'm already liking the sound of this one. Well, yeah, she really shouldn't be too hard on herself because... Really? I'm actually surprised they would think that Kaseicha would have never thought of any type of good plan of a counterattack. I wonder why she sounds a bit nervous there. Unless... I mean, they've been able to one-hit every single enemy they've come across. I mean, I guess it makes sense. H energy can be infinite. I mean, one of their options could be to, like, buy a lot of POR and max. That could work. Huh? I wonder what she could be in. I mean, what is she recommending? What is she recommending, that they touch Reto in certain spots to get up their H energy? Oh, probably is with blushing. Yep, she's got that cat-like mouth going on. Oh, oh my. Hey, I mean, yeah, that's pretty creative. I mean, it also makes sense. He's really only interested in Hoshino. I mean, it's Retsu. He's gonna have to need it to be explained to him step by step. That's the thing about him. I mean, I understand his nervousness, but... Whoa! Yeah, I mean, that is kind of badass. Although he should also be striving more than just the shield. He should also be a shield and the sword. Oh! That definitely looks like the best spot to be in. Oh, goodness. Okay, there it is. That's actually, she's probably a Seicha that can transform into a human appearance. Yeah, she is. It showed us in the previous episode. Mm-hmm. You know, I am surprised they haven't really... Oh, okay. I was about to say, I wonder if any of them have tried to, like, affect the political landscape. But alright. It really showing that the Kazuchi are way more smarter than what they were first showing off in some of the first 2 episodes. I actually dig stuff like this. Nice play there, pretending she's a masochist. I like it. Oh! That's probably not gonna work though, because Seicho. That worked! Yo, are the Kaseichu so such weak sons of bitches. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Raw. Yeah, this one makes me wonder, why the hell do they even need extra gear? Just get a few assault rifles, and they're golden. And maybe some shot. Dang. All them girls are gonna be turbocharged by the time they show up. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Doesn't look aggressive like the other Kaseichu. Oh, he's cute. I mean, yeah, it has like the antlers there, so it's gotta be a Kaseichu. Huh? Whoa, 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 hold the fuck up. Oh. Okay, that's pretty fucked up. Well, I mean, if she's locked in, that means she doesn't have the mental condition that the other Kaseichu have. So it actually is pretty reasonable. Oh. I wouldn't want to set her free. Oh! I got a good taste. I wonder if they introduced her to adult-rated videos. I'm curious. Okay, so she actually knows that much. Okay, that's good news. That could give him another fellow asset. And I like it because right off the bat we get reason as to why she'd want to go against Kaseichu brother and Sue. I mean, it'd be hard to feel compassion for people that have locked you up. So I actually really think that. And it makes the Kaseichu a lot more complex than they already were. Because now we have ones with differing tastes, differing personalities, and now differing mindsets and goals. I actually really like that. They make a Kaseichu then more than just beings that are meant to be eviscerated in one hit by our main protagonist. So that's why I really like that. There it is. Oh! Not even close range that time. Did he not know? But seriously, did Retsu not notice the one behind him? It's actually really nice to get to see them all working in sync with each other. Even though, yes, the Kaseichu went down pretty easy. If I don't know, I'd be like saying, well, as an excuse, well, I'm trying to build up my H energy about her. I just love the moment she says seduct is dry, you see just her panties melt in an explosion. I gotta admit, that's actually a pretty dang fitting name. And the animation's actually pretty good for this episode. And some of the other Super HxEros episodes, the animation's been less than stellar. Here, it's actually pretty good. Gotta Oh, like we finally can see the Kami eyes. Whoa, whoa. So what, is she gonna have like a H energy boosting ability? Hmm. Yo, I feel like this is just gonna break everyone though. At this point, if she joins their side, how the fuck are the Kiseichu gonna be able to compete? Oh my. Wow. Okay, Funimation, good job. You actually didn't use the race bullshit this time. I respect that. Mm. Just a little more when she says that we see those cowboy fangs. Yeah, but Hoshino has the shyness trait, but in spades. I like how she imagines the elephants, but doesn't imagine Oretsu in his new glory. Ah, damn. I mean, whoa! I mean, I guess it's reasonable that the princess, she has Hanson abilities that she can answer the people, but she can't really physically fight herself. I guess it makes it fair. For the reason being that if she would have also had combat capabilities, all the Super HxEros would already be more overpowered than they already were. Oh, Judge is a cute little name. Well, she's gonna have to definitely live up to the promise now. I have a feeling though Hoshino's not gonna be able to rescue Cha-Cha in this episode. And I'll explain why. The reason why she won't be able to is because it's way too dang early in the story for a rescue to occur. That would boost them up way too much. Way too early, way too quickly. That's why. I mean, hey, if she's lucky, she'll just burst in a bit of explosion. Huh? He has to realize that if he does that, they're just gonna. Yeah, but Ocean has to realize that Retsu cares more about Hoshino than any semblance of payback. Aw, at least he's coming out honestly with his feelings on that specific day. Hell yes! And I'm assuming that's gonna trigger something in Hoshino too. She's gonna get a power boost. Oh, so he was playing that. So he's playing the psychological angle right now, especially with that link. Okay, I see where he's going. And you know what I like? This also sets up Hoshino for some natural character development too. Make making the fights more than just spectacle. It's making it so that there's some character building too. And they kind of need this too, since if the fights are going to be just simple one punch, one hit kill confrontations, might as well condense them with some character development too. Yo, this is definitely scenic right here. I like the the reflection. I like the raindrops. I don't like the way you see some of the water stick on her body there. Because in some animes, when it rains, you don't see those little minor details. So this is actually really. Oh man. Definitely knew how to push this one as she was younger. Oh! Oh. Hell yeah. Well, hey, she promised. Yo, the fireworks part was look pretty dang good too. Animators definitely went all in on this one, you could tell. From like the facial expressions. As if I had a nitpick, you went from emotional being wet to like being completely dry in the flashback sequence. But that's about it. I mean, she could still confess to love though. That's the thing, it ain't too late. I mean, yes, the Kisei have partially do with it, but there's nothing that could stop. Yo, talk about overkill! Damn! They didn't just kill them, they made a hole! Holy. Okay, she has to go straight for the ship because I'm assuming if... Ah, shit, the wrong with that is with her knocked the fuck out. She's not gonna be able to tell him about Cha-Cha. Yeah, fuck. You know? And you know, I wouldn't specifically blame her because, I mean, the spot she's in. Oh shit, don't tell me. Wait, y'all. For some reason, my internet temporarily went out. This is pretty freaky. Because it was working perfectly in the morning. Wait, y'all. Okay, I'm just gonna connect it again. I paused it. I'm gonna put it at like. Okay, it says it can't connect to my network. Funimation's website. Funimation with their typical BS. I mean, in their website. I never have these problems when I react to animes utilizing Crunchyroll or Netflix, but well, not every single time, but when I usually react to Funimation, they seem to be like the only one where the website just completely disconnects and it says cannot play stream, even though the stream was playing for 19 minutes straight without any hitches. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut off my computer, and then I'm gonna turn it on, and then I'll start my reaction starting from the 19-minute and 30-second mark. And yeah, guess this is one of the downsides of live stream reaction videos when stuff like this happens. Just gotta be spontaneous, but don't worry, y'all. I'm turning on this laptop off, and then I'm gonna turn it on again because that's usually one of the ways to resolve it. When it comes to Funimation, when it says like the video cannot play, or when it says it's not available, best option, at least for me, is to just shut off my laptop and turn it back on again. However long that's gonna take. But I guess while my laptop is shutting off and it's turning on, I'm gonna first discuss my thoughts on the episode. I gotta say, this is by far the best Super HxEros HxEros episode by far, at least from what I've seen so far. Because for one, I love what they have done with the Kaseichu. At least now, seeing Chacha's personality, we see that she's a kind-hearted individual. She ain't mean-spirited, so only that not all of the Kaseichu are evil, mean bitches. Some of them are actually nice, upstanding beings. So I like that. And on top of that, what I really like is the Hoshino character development. Because at least on the inside, she finally acknowledged that, yes, she does love Retsu. Yeah, the previous episodes kind of did already say that. But here she says it expressively. I mean, of course, not to Reto yet. And I doubt she's going to say it to Reto anytime soon. But, you know what? I call that progress. And I'll take any little progress I can take. So, I gotta give the props to that. And on top of that, even though Retsu and the other girls didn't really have anything resembling character development, I don't think they really needed it because it felt like this spotlighted Hoshino pretty well. And actually really love the comedic sequences with Cha-Cha. So that's why I think from the character standpoint, it's still stacking up pretty well. And the animation and art, even though, while yes, admittedly, the choreography is pretty imaginative because it's pretty much enemies being eviscerated in like one blow. So even though, while yes, the choreography isn't up to the snuff of, say, some of the best action-paced anime like Re:Zero, Yara High School, or even Tomika, the animation at the very least is well done in this specific instance, and it's way better than a slide still shot PowerPoint presentation. So I gotta give credit to the animators. So far in the episode, they're doing a great job. Art quality is pretty fantastic. And aside from that, gotta say, I love all the voice performances, especially from Hoshino's actress when she can just make those sounds at like a moment's notice. And my goodness, the Funimation website's taking such a long time to get working. Oh, goodness. And you know, the ironic part about this is, in the few instances where I use the non-official streaming sites, I don't even think I have problems there. It just happens to be a Funimation only issue. But anyways, at least now I got my Google Chrome screen. It's just loading and rendering. I really apologize for this interruption, y'all. But, you know, sometimes tech glitches occur. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't end up being a situation where on top of having to go to the Funimation website, I also have to straight up re-enter in all my login information. That would be such a pain in me. And the gluteus maximus. But I would not be surprised though. Okay, it's finally working. Okay. The Funimation website, it's finally got the circular thing. Yes! Okay. Now it's time for the scheduling part. Oh, and if you're wondering what type of score I'm leaning towards for this episode, while I get this thing to load up and boot up, I think I'm leaning towards a 9.25 out of 10 rating for this episode. I think it's earned that so far. Potentially though, depending on how the episode ends, it could go up or it could go down. But it would have to do something really dang stupid for me to rate it anything less than a 9 out of 10. Because it's doing pretty dang good. At least as far as what it's shown so far. And, okay, fine. And you know what? The ironic part about this is I was using Funimation in the morning. I was utilizing it to react to Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out and Apara Ranmen. I was reacting to those in the morning and it went off without a hitch. I mean, I guess right before I get back, I'm going to check the live chat to see if there's Any comments or anyone? For Bad X, where am I watching it? I'm watching it from Funimation's website. And they charge us $7 per month subscription for a service. They're available in the US and other countries. I'm not specifically sure which non-US countries their website's available at, but yeah, Bad X, that's where I'm watching the episode. And yeah, $7 a month, which unfortunately I pay that much, and the service isn't really stacking up to the amount of value I'm putting into it. Crunchyroll's stacking up to the amount of money I pay for it in the high dive. They go off without hitches with Funimation, and it's always an issue with this website. Almost always. Okay, looks like, and now it's actually working. I finally have it in the same screen. I really apologize, y'all, for this hiccup. And this is really funny because, at least as far as reaction live streams go, this hasn't happened to me in like, actually 2 weeks and a half. It's relatively been smooth though for that long. Oh. Okay. Well, okay, finally. It's freaking working. Okay. Now I'm going to start my reaction from the 19-minute and 30-second mark in 3, 2, 1, go. Aw, that's a cute little moment. Hope we get to see a more assertive Hoshino in future episodes, because that does look pretty favorable. Okay, good. At least she's. Was the way? No. Don't tell me she's gonna die. Hopefully, we have to make it in time. Yes! Oh man! Hope he turns those frowns into some miles. It's gonna be fine. I mean, honestly, even if something bad did happen to Retsu, she shouldn't be rough on herself. Hoshino did great. Yeah, exactly. She actually eviscerated a few Kasechu, so at least a few bad ones. So she can hold up her head high, just on that specific fact. Oh my! Did you shoot up the Oh! Yo! Did you just go to like? Did you just go to the perimeter straight up? Oh my! I had a feeling it was gonna be more than these 9 there. Oh, she's probably gonna rub up on everyone. Oh, that look. I mean, she only mimicked the physical features. She definitely didn't mimic the personality because, my goodness, as far as personality goes, Cha-Cha is like the polar opposite. And I guess it makes sense why she built this, since she is a princess. it's natural that she'd also be able to do the mimic right that the other Kaseichi was able to do. So alright. Actually, I like how they gave her a variety of abilities. And I like how they mentioned the fact that there is a queen, because I was kind of getting a little worried that the Super HxEros had like a super powerful asset. I was worried because I was like, wait, how are the Kaseichi gonna stack the fuck up physically if they just got another asset when they were already one-shotting every single little foe? At least now that we know there's a queen, I'm like, okay. That should at the very least give semblance of a threat. I just hope that if they do confront the queen this season, the queen doesn't go down like a bitch and she gets knocked down in one strike. That'd be completely disappointing, but I'm going to give the writers the benefit of the doubt because they've been doing a good job for the most part, and I'm going to rate this one straight up a 9.25 out of 10. I still stick with the score I gave earlier. It made me laugh. It was consistent. And I'm just going to see if there's any after credits or PVs. Super HxEros, new room. How are they putting that as a question mark when we already know who the roommate is? Are you serious? We know that's going to be Cha-Cha. Are they really using the question mark? I mean, hey, that's kind of adorable though. But it's like really the only reasonable conclusion, considering that she's going to be helping them retain their H energy. But that sounds like fun though, because if the title is new roommate, that means it's going to be a mostly slice of life comedic episode, and if that's the case, I don't mind, because for one, considering Cha-Cha was just barely introduced, she does need to get a bit more characterization. And I wouldn't mind seeing her any more hilarious context, because in the moments that we did see her, they were cute, they were adorable, they made me laugh, and they put a smile to my face. So, actually, I'm really looking forward to this. So, love that. And as for other things about this episode that I specifically like, I'd say pretty much a repetition of what I said in midway. A lot of great character moments for Hoshino. She's becoming a bit more outgoing. I thought Cha-Cha was a good character because it shows you that Kaseichu, some of them are peaceful, and she actually wants to adapt more to the culture that's on Earth. So that's pretty cool. That's why I found her to be a character with a lot of potential. And on top of that, it was a nice moment for Retsu too, to at the very least go in for the rescue of Cha-Cha, even though, yes, he didn't have the epic finishing blow moment that Hoshino had, still had a pretty cool moment regardless. So all in all, these were positive elements. Animation, art were pretty dang fine, and that's why I rationalize it as a 9.25 out of 10 caliber episode. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment down your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction in the comment section below. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to episode 6. Anyways, y'all, have a great and safe day, and thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.